You know, somebody for telling about the time I'm get robbed coming from the airport along with my mother, and if it was not for the grace and mercy of God, I would not be here today. Listen, I got telling about it. So this happened back in 2021, and I'm trying my best to make it fast. So I'm not about to do a part 2. Come on, like people when they say part 2 and then continue and draw the whole of the story. I can get it out in 10 minutes, I hope. So now back in 2021, I had went overseas and I came back down. Within that time frame, I had not been overseas for quite some time, and my family have little things for me, and they say, all right, they pop me up and send me back down. Great, awesome. Call my mother when I got there, which is the Saturday. Call my mother when I got there, let her know I'm here waiting for her and all of that. Inform my cousin that, hey, she lives in Montego Bay. Tell her, say, hey, cuz, I got your things. Where can we meet up? Whatever. When mommy comes, I can give you your stuff. People want to pay close attention how I believe that I was being stalked at the airport. I don't know if they were, more likely I was being stalked at the airport. Some setup happened, and my train me from the airport until me reach a hake for rob me. But we're going to dig into it. Now, my mother made a few 2 stops. Greenwood Plaza and Cool Oasis. Cool Oasis where I stopped and gave my cousin her item. Greenwood Plaza is where my mother stopped and purchased some items because she was renovating my brother's bathroom. Alright, cool. Now, I don't know if they were training us from then. Me need pay attention. But me just did glad to see my mother talk. So we did go back and forth about something. And this is in our own little world. People, all I know is that one black tinted vaccine. Licking at my mother black vaccine. And I this how the drama start. Yes, I mean, no one gonna say, so when people looking on a vehicle for drive, people we need to concentrate on that. We're just glad for the mere fact say I'm back home safely and me and I just attack. My mother came out of the bus now to see the damage of the vehicle. Mind you, this is where God opened the door so that I could escape. My mother accidentally opened the bonnet of the vehicle, which is the front part that has like the engine and all of them something there. Opened that part accidentally. Now, she went around to the trunk to see what damage was done, and the boys allegedly came out of the vehicle pretending as if they might check to see if the bus alright. When they know say, I'll hold them, I'll hold you up. No, I came out of my passenger seat. So my mom is in the driver's seat, I'm the passenger seat. She gone about her business. You say, no, I'm going to lock back the bonnet for mommy so we can drive off and go about our business since the damage is not that severe. People, I only see my mother run. When trouble take your pitney shot fit, my mother run left me to the dogs. But God was so good where I was around at the bonnet, and when I looked, all I heard was look. And when me look, people is a Glock me a look on. Mind you, this a man that done circle bus already know, so you know who in the vehicle. So he take out the Glock specifically for me and for my mother. The man we spend at the back of my mother next say, this is a stick up, and she just run off. Her being panicked, I understand she never have time to alert me. God just allowing to escape me out of the entire drama of it. And there and behold, me say people, me run at the middle of the road up a Hague. Me run towards the car. Them cars that serve me and me I fan them out. Them not pay me no mind. Me I fan them down. They not pay me no mind. Me I try to create as much excitement for me. They know so we just get robbed. And me need a little assistant. Because me can't believe this really are going. People, in that vehicle there's a getaway driver. There are 2 men with Glocks. So we know say yo, if we did put up any resistance, I dead we dead. No, we finally got through to somebody. They decided to take us to the Falmouth police station. And I just know I call my father and make him know what he came and meet us. He was a little bit shaken up, of course, because my mother and I, our lives could have been lost. You know what the policeman them said to me? They don't understand how we are alive. Because see, recent robberies happened and people dead. So they don't understand how we come out without no scratch, no none, and all they gone is with the vehicle. You know what I know, say? The same Saturday when I got robbed. The disrespect. The same Saturday that I got robbed, the Sunday, the police officers called my mother and told her that her bus was parked on a specific lane. Now, this lane, let me tell you how the enemy insisted him did go earth way. If we had gone on that lane, that's where my cousin lives. If we had went on that lane, I tell you no, we wouldn't be living here today because on both sides is straight bushes that I can distinctively remember. They know what they're doing and they know the community more than we do. So they've been hit with, then they shoot, we kill, and take away bus, and then tell if we go in the back and gone with we. We just don't know how this story would have escalated. And all I did was had to give thanks to God afterwards. If I must be truthful, I was really angry with God. I had a lot of questions. I said, God, me dip on 3-day fasting. Before I go up, I do everything righteous. Oh, if this happened to me, do this and at this time reach me. I really had a lot of questions for God. But at the time, my husband, who was just my friend, he spoke into my life and let me know that, listen, the Lord is going to restore you more than you have ever imagined. And guys, the restoration, the stripping and the everything changed. But me know that if it was not for the grace and the favor of the Almighty God, I would not have been there today. Because if the police are going to tell me say they have recent robberies and the people them dead and they find their vehicle, they know how much less what make we different than them, and we don't know where we there. People, so I have to give my testimony. Though it's a long one, but at the end of the day, it's a reason. I believe it's another reason why I'm alive and well today, because I was supposed to be dead. It's not the first I've heard it, but I know I was supposed to be dead, and God really came through for me and my mother. Within that season, I saw a season where I was being stripped of things in which I did not know that the Lord just said, you need to start over. So I got stripped, broken. I termed it as broken and made whole. So now, in the entire process of it, now that I was in a better mental space, I began thanking God for the entirety of it. Because probably how I would have been now would have taken a longer time. And now how God do it, just clear it up. So it wasn't a season that I liked. It wasn't a tribulation that I loved. But at the end of the day, he knew what he was doing, and he saw that the enemy was ensuring that I was going to be hurt one way or another. But God allowed it where he took my mother out of it for time for her to run, time for me to run, create alarm, and we got back our vehicle. We didn't get back our belongings, but that's fine. That's material stuff. But our lives were spared. So I am just sharing with you that, listen, when you rock with God, no matter what the enemy try to do, it will never prevail. The weapons are going to be formed, but they will never prosper. And that's my 2 cents for today. Bye.